3, 2, 1.
Why may the narrator be feeling a bit paranoid? The answer is B. They just caused an accident. What year is Hebron projected to start producing oil in St. John's? The answer is A. 2017. When was John Sellers' Atlas Maritima? The answer is D. 1670. Fingers, how would you do this? The answer is A. Can be hit on a feather to make music. What may happen after the people were pressured? The answer is A. The man got fired. Why is the narrator no longer happy with the E! Network? The answer is C. Joel McHale is no longer there. What may happen before we open the theater door? The answer is C. Someone urinated in the theater. Why might this person be learning about the company procedures? The answer is C. This is likely their first day at work. When was Alvaro Obregon killed? The answer is C. 1928. In which year did Popper give a secret interview concerning his views about God? The answer is B. 1969. Telephone, how would you do this? The answer is A. Make sure you have someone to play with. What can we say about the narrator's diet? The answer is C. The narrator eats poorly. When was Louise Weiss inaugurated? The answer is C. 1999. How many months did the songwriters work on the movie via video conferencing? The answer is D. 14. The Victor Diamond Mine is owned by the international corporation that operates in how many countries? The answer is B. 28. What will happen to PJ and the narrator's camera? The answer is D. It will likely run out of power. What is the likely reason that the narrator keeps checking on something? The answer is A. Out of curiosity. Rattles, how would you do this? The answer is A. Can be hurled by an infant. What's the fastest way to get somewhere? How would you do this? The answer is A. The fastest method to use is a skateboard. What is the reason that carby French fries would help me? The answer is C. The grease and food will settle my stomach. What must have happened to me prior to this? The answer is A. I must have fallen into a hole. They get into a big fight on the field. The ref comes and breaks the fight up. A man in a yellow striped shirt. What happens next? The answer is C. Is talking to the referee. How do you kick a ball? How would you do this? The answer is A. Hit it with your foot. What may be the reason why they don't cook well? The answer is A. Because their mother doesn't let them. What may happen after they take the pregnancy test? The answer is C. They will make a trip back to their doctor. How many students does Eton accept each year? The answer is B. 400. When did the Marylebone Cricket Club MCC first lay down the laws of cricket? The answer is A. 1788. Lars Christianus Larsen is the founder of the largest Danish retailer operating internationally with stores in how many countries? The answer is C. 41. What year was Uruguay consolidated as an independent state? The answer is A. 1828. How may Judy feel like tomorrow? The answer is A. Exhausted from my behavior. What can you use to make something reflective? How would you do this? The answer is A. You can use waxed paper. How many categories of federal crimes does the U.S. intelligence community have jurisdiction over? The answer is D. 200. Marker, how would you do this? The answer is A. Can mark on logs. The 1983-84 New York Knicks season included the retired basketball player at small forward who played a total of how many seasons? The answer is B. 14. What year was the Olympic Games apparatus and events standardized? The answer is A. 1954. What is the color rendering index of an incandescent light?
The answer is D. 100.
Why is the narrator struggling a bit? The answer is C. They are out of shape. Why do I need to drink some water? The answer is A. To dilute the alcohol I've consumed. To tighten a nut, how would you do this? The answer is A. Place a spanner and turn to make the nut be tight. When did Pierce die? The answer is A. 1914. How do you blink? How would you do this? The answer is A. Shut your eye for 3 seconds, then open it. Where has the narrator gone and visited? The answer is C. They have visited Universal Studios. How many executions occurred in 1999? The answer is C. 98. What is the chemical process wherein a solid is turned to a liquid via the application of heat? The answer is D. Melting. In what year did Anthony Blunt cease to be the surveyor of the Queen's pictures? The answer is A. 1978. How many New Haven locals were cast as extras throughout filming of The Crystal Skull? The answer is D. 500. A woman is sitting down on a chair. A man comes up in front of her and stares at her breasts. Another man. What happens next? The answer is A. Sits down and stares at her breasts. A piece of paper is placed over a dartboard. Darts are thrown into the piece of paper. Someone. What happens next? The answer is C. Comes and lifts up a piece of paper. When did Oregon reject the death penalty? The answer is C. 1984. How many plants can only be found on Norfolk Island?